Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Canadian Bowler Open 2024. We are live from Rink 10, where we have a second round matchup of Mike Big Show O'Connor versus Lyle Mix. We had streams of these two earlier in the qualifying rounds, but this is a really big matchup. Number one seed Mike O'Connor got his first game fairly handily, and we'll see if he can repeat that success in this time. As always, in these singles rounds, I am joined by Jonathan Patulli.
Excited for these Elite Eight games. See who can get the job done. We got the Undertaker, Lyle Mix here, the American Badass, versus Michael Connor, the Big Show.
The Big Show.
Be interesting to see who can come out on top. Both are playing some good bowls this morning. And we'll also make sure to keep everybody updated on the other 3 Elite Eight matchups here that are also on the greens this afternoon.
Well, we can honestly say that Mike O'Connor has embraced his new nickname. He's taken on the Big Show moniker and ran with it. Pretty good opening few bowls here from both sides. Lyle currently holding one.
It's a perfect nickname for Mike too, though, in the sense that he throws that jack, he throws how hard he can throw his drive. It's just like the weapon of mass destruction is a perfect name for it.
That's right.
Rivals Ryan Bester in some ways how fast he can throw it for sure. It seems to be quite accurate with it, the weight he's throwing too. That shot yesterday was phenomenal. Taking out 2 bowls, jack, everything. Just cleaned house. So you know if he gets down in an end, he's got that in his toolkit. And then Mike is obviously a very big guy. Certainly big tall guy, just like the Big Show.
Yeah, that's right. Nice draw here from Mike, holding one, jack high. Lyle looking come to either rest that bowl or sneak that jack.
In the neighborhood.
It's not far off.
I think he might get
He's
the
got
hole,
the jack.
He did
Look
get
at
it.
that.
What a bowler. Probably just the one. I think Mike's probably second shot there, but Mike just needs to add a yard on his last. It's a perfect line.
That should come down the other way.
Gonna wreck just a hair on the. Looks like just one to me, but we'll have to confirm. Imagine Mike's jack high bowl there, his second shot.
As always with these matchups, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We do appreciate all the support. Every like, every subscription helps this channel out and helps us create more content, do more live streams, and more events like this. So all the support helps us quite a bit. That's a 1 for Lyle Mix to break open this game.
Reminder, these are games to 21 today. It's the elimination rounds. So it will be 21 points or a 2-hour, 15-minute time limit. You could play 50 ends in that 2 hours and 15 minutes if you can. So no limits on ends played. Just a time limit if it passes the 2 hours, 15-minute limit or 21 points.
Yeah. Going for a really long jack here. That was a few meters up from the back, but almost right to the tee.
So we've got Michael O'Connor in the chat as well. Imagine that must be Mike's dad.
Yep.
He tells me a lot about him from back in South Africa. They played a lot together, so I know they had some success together. Both good bowlers.
Mike just coming up short on his first delivery. Good ball there. Getting behind the jack. This could be a really quick game. Neither of them are taking much time on the mat. Mike especially is very quick.
I don't think you'll see a timeout here. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good second bowl here. Just coming up short. But good adjustment.
See what the American bad man Lyle can do here.
These guys just came off a lunch break, so they should have plenty of energy to play this game.
This looks like a nice bowl here.
Yeah, sneaking in.
What a beauty.
Fantastic.
Might see one of those weapons of mass destruction here. Mike's going with the draw for this one at least.
Looks a little skinny.
Yeah, just going to slide under. I was out there throwing a few bowls before they went out there to the greens. They're a hair slower today than yesterday, but still running probably 12 and a half seconds. 12 and a half to 13.
Just going to crash on the front. So definitely 2.
Now you might see that big weight shot. No, he's going to play more quiet again.
Yeah, I think he just wants to try to sneak that jack. He doesn't want to pound it, but just going to be skinny again. Try to make that adjustment, but that's still a tough shot.
I'd say it's probably just a 2, but good confirmation when the boulders come down.
Lyle off to a pretty hot start here in the first 2 ends.
I confirmed that was 3, so it's an early 4-0 lead for Lyle. He'll be happy with that start. Claire Day sitting on the jack in her game against Roy Riggy, so she's going to score at least 1 point here. The other quarterfinal matchups are 2 Ontario bowlers, Dave Anderson and Everett Zviers. 2 people I'm sure Daryl the D-bagger knows very well from his time out east.
Yep.
And then the Rockman, Ben Rockman, is taking on, grab myself a seltzer, Bobby Seltzer.
Lime twist, yeah.
Yeah.
Great opener from Lyle. He's stringing together some good bowls here early on. See if Mike can reduce his margin of error and sneak one in here. Okay, Mike just throwing through. absolutely right, Adam. Sorry about that. We have corrected that. We will update it right now. Mike is just not finding his range on these. Lyle's definitely sitting 2.
Could be in there.
Could be 3.
Maybe even 4. The way it pushed out to the side. It's a big bowl for Mike. Doesn't want to dig himself a dig hole early. His weight looks close. His line looks close. He's certainly going to cut down. Wouldn't be surprised if this stops for shot.
Really good shot there.
That's a big bowl. Gets himself on the board. Like I said, could have been down 4 there. Some early score updates. We've got a 3-2 lead for Claire Day over Rodriguez. 1-1 tie between Everett and Dave. And 4-0 for the Seltzer over the Rockman. All these games are still early.
Yeah. All right, Mike just coming up a little short on his first.
Still a good bowl, probably
Yeah.
about
3 feet?
2.68 feet, I'd say. give or take. Nice bowl coming from Lyle.
Yeah.
Just needs to finish. Settling in behind. Good spot. There's a nice bowl.
Very nice.
Ready to settle in right up next to the kitten. It'll be interesting if the players get a little bit more nervous as if they get ever closer to that Canadian Championship belt. I know there's only 8 people left to have a chance at nice bowl.
Sniping out the bowl.
Say Mike's front bowl's probably still the shot, but got rid of the close one.
Yeah.
Gave the last ride to that bowl on that one.
Yeah.
Mike coming up about a yard short again, but I'd say those are probably the counters. This one's got a little bit of gas, but make a connection on that bowl. He'll certainly get second shot out of it. Pushed it back, so he's probably got 3 seconds now, actually.
Yeah.
The big show's coming down. Looks like a nice
pretty
bowl
close. Yeah. Right on top? No, just by.
Just a hair narrow, but far enough out of the way that tough to double those 2 out, and certainly in the count. So line 2. I'm sure you'll see Lyle come down on that hand. Try to make a connection on shot bowl or trail the jack just a bit. Lyle's a lefty, just like me. Lefties unite. It's in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he's not far off. He might get the.
Just missed. Hitting that second ball. So that'll be 2 for Mike. Just like that, we got a 4-3 game.
Thanks for the shout out, James. I'm sure Mike, I know Mike appreciates all the support he's been getting from
Friends
both
and family.
Canada and back in South Africa. He's been really excited to be on stream and to be able to represent that way. Rockman's home, okay.
Yeah, and then Claire would be home.
Claire's home too, okay.
Mike's first bull, couple feet past. Lyle's coming down. Well weighted, but I don't think it's going to finish for him. Still probably the shot, though. It's encouraging that bull to get up, but don't think it has quite the gas on that one. Forgot to fill up at the shell this morning. A little bit short.
I don't think
Ball's out
Lyle
quite
likes this
wide
one.
again.
Yeah, he pushed it out even further.
It's coming back a bit, but yeah, just a little too much grass. Another one of your friends, Wasps, coming into the booth here. Dale saying hi to it with his hat. Well, switched hands. He's had enough with the. Must be a bit of a hold out there. This is
He's got a good one
nice
here.
line here. If he's got similar weight to his first two, he's gonna have a beauty. Yeah, that's the shot for sure. Probably two for Lyle.
Yeah. Now Lyle's saying, why did I go down the other hand?
Big Mike's had good line on a couple bowls here. Just needs to find his weight. He's a little tight now though. That should probably hold for second though.
Yeah, cuts out the other two, maybe?
Maybe still two. Hard to say. One in a look. Marker confirms one in a measure. I believe that's Connor McDavid doing the marking today. In this
Yeah.
Edmonton Oilers hat.
Big Oilers fan. Pretty good line here.
Nice bowl. A little too much gas, I think, though.
Just a little extra.
So we'll see. Certainly one for Lyle.
Couple measures.
Could be three, could be one. Dave Anderson's taking a 2-1 lead over Everett in their game. Claire scored another point to go up 4-2 in that game. And Bobby Seltzer's had a hot start. He's up 6-0 in his game. So that's our 4 Elite 8 matchups here in the quarterfinals. Semifinals to follow this afternoon, with the final probably shortly after supper this evening, depending on how quickly these games go. Estimating about 6 p.m. right now for the final.
Yeah. That's what it seems like. Dave Anderson and Everett Zwires having a good battle out there.
4 bowls within a foot and a half of the jack right now. 3 of them belong to Everett, but he's not shot.
Yeah.
Dave's got that one,
The one
right
locked
on the
in.
kitten. Don't think it's going anywhere. Confirm what they have here.
Yeah, you're having a good measure here.
It's 5-3 on the scoreboard, so I'm gonna guess it was just the one. Now that we're down to the Elite Eight, what were some of the biggest games that you've played in your career, Daryl? And how did you prepare for those games differently at all once the stakes got a little bit higher?
Canadians were always big ones. WOBA, getting into the Final Four usually makes it more pressure, trying to get up to that number one spot and win those teapots. But preparation is always the same. Usually take a little time to myself. Kind of just get myself into the right mind frame, positive, and just try to roll my best bowls.
Playing some music to pump yourself up or anything before a game?
Playlist changes all the time.
Changes it up,
It could be anything from pop to hard rock to metal even.
I saw you were listening to Taylor Swift there, and
that's my
week.
secret.
Yeah, you guys did win the overall championship, so
Yeah.
guess it worked out good for you. Lyle's got two good ones to start.
Whammer time.
Look at that. That's what we're
Yeah.
talking about. That is his weapon of mass destruction. Double takeout and the jack all the way to the ditch. That's what we call the choke slam here.
Yeah. Well, he's definitely holding two.
All those bowls long gone.
Really big hit there from Mike. Clearing two bowls out. He's got one in the ditch. But it looks like that might be the shot right now.
The last bowl by Lyle, I think, shot. We are playing the re-spot here. So that killed the end, so that's why it goes to the 2 meter spot.
Drive and
Great
draw.
bowl.
Yeah.
Great skill set there from Mike. Perfect drive. And draws within 2 feet on his next on the spot. Tommy and Tracy watching from South Africa. Glad
Thanks
that
for
you were
checking
able to
it
join us today. Mike's stalking this bowl again. I think he likes it.
Yeah,
Needs to
looks
dig in a
good
bit,
weighted.
but I think he's going to be happy with it.
Yeah. Great bowl.
What a turnaround. That's why we call it the weapon of mass destruction right there.
Yep.
Lyle put 2 nice and tight to start the end. Just like that, Mike got rid of both of them and then drew the T spot twice. Goes from down 2 to up 2, just like that. Great bowling from Mike, and that ties this game up.
5.
And our race to 21. We're already 25% of the way there, and yeah, certainly not going to have to worry about time at this pace.
No.
Update on scores. Davey Anderson stretched his lead a hair on Everett. He's up 4-1 now. Claire Day continues to show her medal against Apple Crisp Roy Riggy himself. She's up 6-2. And Bob Seltzer stretched his lead a hair further. It's now 7-0 in that game.
David Karina from South Africa. Sammy Struthers watching from Pretoria, South Africa, supporting MOC Mike O'Connor. Really, I can't say enough about the support for the stream and for Mike. I'm sure he's going to love hearing that all of you are watching and supporting him. He's been playing extremely well here in
tournament,
Calgary
yeah.
Lawn.
Nice first bowl by him, and he's
Yeah.
matching it with a good second one. He's going to be wanting 2 here.
I think that drive just helped him get the feeling back. Lyle with a great bowl there. And Mike just coming up on top. Lyle's coming down again, but I think he's going to crash onto Michaels. And makes it interesting. Glenn, we're gonna check on the rink width. I'm not 100% sure what they are set at today, and what the typical club width is, but we'll get that answer for you. Great pull there from Michael, probably holding 2. Lyle's gonna go up and take a look, see what the situation is. Wouldn't be surprised to see Lyle play some weight here, try to split those 2 out, but he's got he's got 3rd and 4th for sure, if not a measure for 2nd. Oh, Lyle missed. Lyle just messing with that. We think it'll be 2 for Mike.
Canada, we play a little more than 2 meters each side, so a full rink would be about 4.25 meters for an individual rink.
Lyle was 2nd. It's only 1 for Mike there. Decent start, just coming up short from Mike there.
So Mike's first bowl about 2 feet short, Lyle about 4 feet past. Big Show second coming down with pretty good weight here. About 2 feet out again.
Yeah.
Kind of blocking both draw lines though, so not a bad spot to be. Makes it a little harder for Lyle to navigate around. Roy Riggy really struggling early.
Yeah.
Upset, but we saw that last game where he had a little bit of a slow start and then all of a sudden he turned it on. So never count him out. Well, come up a yard short here, so still 2 for Mike. This is a beauty right here. Well done.
Yeah, good adjustment there. Probably
Pressure's certainly on now. The Undertaker needs to get out his motorbike and find a way to get to the jack on this one. Not sure this is going to have the gas. Good line, but it did slide under. That's probably the number 1. Maybe peeked out a hair too far.
Yeah, it's tough to tell from this angle, but
certainly cuts out the 2 yard short bolts.
mm-hmm.
Well weighted bull here again by Mike. If he can get a little bit of finish. Looks like he did. I'd say that's certainly the shot. Marker confirms. Last ball for Mike is shot. Said it would be a measure right now for the second shot.
Mm-hmm.
Weight looks good here if he can get a finish. Just going to tick in for 2.
That's
good try, though.
Good effort.
Just needed to have
tough result on
probably a foot or 2 over on weight was all that it was. That's another 2 for Mike. Pushes his lead up to 8-5. Any ends as they want.
Format is 21 shots, first to 21.
We've been talking for 5 minutes. Sorry, we muted ourselves there.
Yeah.
Championship format, yeah, 21 shots. No limit on ends, although there is a 2-hour, 15-minute time limit.
We'll definitely be mentioning all the viewers and all the support that Mike has. We'll we'll let the players know who's out there cheering for them. So let us know who you're cheering for, Lyle, Mike, even some of the other players in the event as well. We always let them know who's cheering for them on stream.
Updates on other scores. David Anderson's getting a bit of a lead, 6-1. He's up over Everett in the second match, the third game. Claire Day continues to pull away from Roy Riggy, 7-2 in that game. And our last game, Bob Seltzer's up 9-2 in his match.
It does look like Ben's putting together a pretty good end here. He might be holding too.
And he did get off the board there. Yeah, he had been tough off the hop there, but starting to turn it around.
Yeah.
I don't think Lyle has any reason to be scared on this last bowl. Suspect he'll come from the right side of the screen, try and tap his bowl onto the jack. Any jack movement here is good as well.
Yeah.
So all of Michael's bowls are short of the kitten.
Pushes on up, drag the jack. It's all good on that side. It has held out a bit, so it depends on what his line is.
Don't
Yeah,
think
he's
he's going to come in
definitely
out
out
there.
Neither player has really liked that side too much, so it's been challenging to get those shots down.
It's one more for Big Mike. Nestles it even closer to the jack. This one's a lot lighter. I don't know if it's got enough gas to get there. We'll see.
Just gonna slide or slide narrow, I should say. It's under the tent over there.
It's done. Got another one by your legs. It's up by your hands there.
Having some wasp problems here in the stream booth. Seems to have been a little bit of a problem the past couple days.
Took care of that one.
Lyle with a really good bowl there, just sliding sideways, so probably just one for Mike.
I'd say probably be second and third to Lyle right now.
Yeah. Mike's looking pretty good coming in here. Oh, it's falling the wrong way.
And it did fall out. So
Welcome
just
to
be
Canada,
one.
everybody. Lyle's probably trying to land that one.
Pick a little bit of a jack up trail. Could be 3 here.
Yeah, just going to shoot narrow.
Dying across, but
maybe.
probably got the shot that way. Pumps himself in.
Yeah.
Looks like 1 for Lyle to me. Question about indoor bowls in Canada. It's mainly an outdoor sport for us. We play from April till September in most places. Sometimes you can't even get on the greens till mid-May due to our colder climate. We do have one dedicated indoor facility on the west coast, but beyond that, we're playing more so at facilities in the winter dedicated, short mat facilities, things like that. Maybe a soccer facility.
Multi-sport, yeah.
Yeah, but not a true. There's only one true indoor long blowing green in the country.
All right, we are going mat up about halfway. Lyle trying to change it up. See if we can keep this rolling. Tom, Mike's doing great, and Faith, the Lyle support, loving it.
That's what hit me. Tumbleweed got you. David Anderson leads 6-2 in his game right now. 10-4 for Claire Day against Roy Riggy. And 11-4 for Bob Seltzer over Ben Rockman in our 4 quarterfinal matchups.
Lyle still dabbling around on the right-hand side on your screen and just can't find that line to come in.
He's already changed hands. He's lost too many bowls, I think, on that hand.
Yeah.
Just holding out on him. Second bowl there, perfect line, just 4 feet past. Mike's line shot there, just jack high.
Who's pissed? If anybody's looking for a good wasp exterminator, Jonathan Pantuli is now taking orders. He'll just come over with his hat and start swatting them.
Been successful so far. One of them's going to sting me at some point. Tough to say who's shot here right now. I would lean toward Lyle's jack high bowl, but
He's just going to sail around.
lands that back bowl though, so a good spot. We'll see if Mike gets aggressive at all here or just plays the draw.
Looks like it's pushed out a little bit. It's probably not going to come back.
Could be 1 for Lyle, but we'll get confirmation. Yeah, the scoreboard's already changed, so 1 for Lyle makes it 9-7.
Chef Lyle cooking, huh?
So we got a tight 9-7 match now. Shorter jack here.
Yeah, mat up. So this is probably the shortest jack that we might have had so far.
This is the distance that the Canadian Spider-Man likes to play the most himself, I know.
That's right. I do like
You
the
like-
short
You
jack.
like those short jacks. At your old age, you can't see full length anymore.
That's
so
right.
You need your teammates to show you where the jack is if it's more than about 3/4 length.
Yeah, if I don't have a foot out the side of the jack, I don't know where it is.
Great bull from Lyle to start there, just behind the jack. Mike's pulling up with good weight, but a couple feet narrow. A little bit light there from. See if Mike can.
So Mike's added a little bit. Maybe not. Yeah, he has. Maybe not.
Nope, exact same weight. Little better line. Could be interesting for shot now. I favor the back bull of Lyle's. Interesting that Lyle's left-handed and still wears his watch on his left hand. Or something, at least on his left hand. Looks like a watch built to me.
Oh.
There's the big.
Here's the big time.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Did not turn out good for him that time as he doubled out his home ball. So it's now 3 for Lyle. Imagine you'll see Lyle sneak around to the tee just to be safe now.
That's an extra.
All right. Lyle's.
Nice ball comes in behind.
Yeah.
Not much of a target for Mike. Imagine you'll see him have a go still.
Oh.
No, I thought he would have
He's
just
going
went
for
to
the
clear some
draw.
balls off. He threw it narrow, unfortunately. Looking like a 4 here
Yeah.
for Lyle. That's a big end. Unfortunate result on that weight shot. That's sometimes the problem with weight can be regs or riches. And it's regs for Mike and riches for Lyle on this end. He takes an 11-9 lead.
I've been there. I think you have a good shot with some weight and end up taking out every one of your own balls by some miracle that you probably didn't think would happen.
Six to 3 now for Dave Anderson over Everett. 11-5 for Claire over Rhubarb Crisp, Roy Riggy. And 12-4 Bob over Ben. So all the games entering close to their midway points now.
Lyle's sticking with the
Swingy
short
hand.
ball.
He's getting a nice
Yeah.
start to him there. Nice finish just behind the dock high.
Mike's just looking for a recovery end after dropping that 4. Looks like he's got a good bowl here to start. Just gonna slide by.
Oh, tipped it in behind, unfortunately, too. Another unlucky result.
Good bowls here from Lyle. It is framed up a little bit, so you're looking to land or draw right through that jack. Mike's just gonna come around the side. Not a bad spot.
Might want to look for a back bull here if you're Lyle. So you know
Yeah, you don't want it
Mike's
to be
got the
pulled
big
through.
weight that can take those bulls out in a hurry.
Yeah, Lyle's going all the way to the back. He might crash on this though. Yep.
Actually gets him a 3rd in the head. Line 3 now. Nice ball here.
Yeah. Sliding in between. Shot
Well-
drawn.
Probably the shot, yeah, I agree.
Lyle's going to go take a look. For bowl makes, Lyle's playing with Taylor Aces, and Mike is playing with Henselite GTRs.
I think Taylor makes GTR actually.
Oh, maybe it's
Yeah.
Taylor GTR?
They're not the most common bowls here in Canada.
That's actually the first set I've seen here, I think. Yeah, Taylor GTRs. Good ball there from Mike, snagging the one. Now he gets the mat and the jack back, can set his own length.
Taylor Ace is probably our most common bowl in Canada.
Yeah.
That and the Henselite Tiger. So we traditionally have fairly. Mike's fixing his mat.
Wrong
we
line.
have the lines painted on the ground here, but he just happened to be on a different line.
You never know, that might take the run out of that one side. Shot drawn up here, looks like. But still a few feet out in front.
Mike's saying Ryan Bester uses GTRs. I know Ryan's certainly a Taylor man. GTR is certainly much more common in the southern hemisphere. So there's typically quicker greens than we have up here.
Yeah.
We typically have greens, unfortunately, in the 8 to 11 second range. We're a little bit faster here in Calgary, which is nice. They're running about 13 today. So getting to a pace where some of those narrower biased bowls are a little bit more usable. Try and use them on the real slow greens. You just get no movement whatsoever, unfortunately.
Yeah. Lyle's going to come up short with this one. Now Michael just missed snagging that jack on his way by, bumping it back into Lyle's, but just not going to get the break on this one to do anything in the head. So Lyle's holding the one. Michael Spatafor coming in the chat. Thank you for the props, Michael. We appreciate it. And yes, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Everything helps us generate content, keep this channel going, and keep events like this going. So we appreciate all the support. Lyle picking up the one here. 12-10 for Lyle.
Dave Anderson starting to take a little bit of a lead on Everett, 10-3 in that game. Claire continues to push the pace against Roy Ridgey, 13-5. And Bob Seltzer starting to pull away against Mr. Rockman, 16-4 in that game. So right now our closest match is actually our feature game. 12-10 here, a nice tight game between the Big Show and the Undertaker. Is what we expected. You got two heavyweights going back to forth. We expect this one to be a good game.
And just as you gave the update on Ben's game, he trails the jack back and possibly got two.
It's never too late. I was down 20-8 once and won the game, 21-20. So like you can do it.
That final point sometimes is super hard. You wonder how you got to 20 when you drop a game at 20.
Yeah.
Lyle with a good opener here. Really tight in there. Michael's now changed over to the other hand. He must have found something he likes.
Yeah. He can probably stay under that. That's still that weird line. Yeah. It's just so many bulls kind of staying out on that, almost like there's a hill on that side of the green.
Thank you, Glenn. We appreciate the props. John and I doing our best.
I might selfishly be cheering a little bit for Mike in this game too, being from our club now. I know he's South African born, but he's a Regina Lawn Bowling Club member now, so we love having him at the club.
Yeah, he's playing the underline. I think it might be just a little too much under.
The line might have been okay if it had more weight for what he was looking for. Probably just trying to play jack or bull.
Sammy, thank you very much. Appreciate all the love from the viewers. That's what we're here for. Showcase these gentlemen to the wider audience.
Me and you almost going head-to-head in this match, too. I got a home club member, and you got a home Ontario member, too. Yeah. So hopefully you and I don't come to blows during this match. If we do, we'll have to find someone else to finish the game off.
Two very heavy microphones here. So
find a steel chair maybe to get you.
Wow, going back to that hand, he might have found the line there.
It is coming in.
Yeah.
What a bowl.
Nailed it.
I think you might see some weight here from Mike now. Mike does have the best back.
Yeah.
If he's able to connect.
It's coming. Mass destruction.
Ooh, unlucky.
Almost had it dead.
Good effort. Probably two there for Lyle.
Yep.
Just going to make it 14-10. Inches away from real good there for Mike. Caught that bowl a hair too heavy. If they were thinner, he would have doubled them, sent them both out of bounds. Probably would have been one on the spot.
Gonna take a look. It might not be two. We may have jumped again. I think we did. All right, 13-10.
Gonna start letting them know.
All right, Lyle going back with the mat up.
Dave Anderson eased out a little bit further. He's up 12-3 now. Roy Riggy's starting to mount a bit of a comeback. That game's 13-7.
Yeah.
Ben Rockman has the jack. I don't see the scoreboard. Maybe Daryl, you can tell us what the score is in that one. A couple guys are in the way on
I
B.
can't. Yeah, the marker on one of the greens is just standing perfect, perfectly in line with that scoreboard.
I think it says 15-6, but I could be wrong. 16-6, I think.
Lyle just sending it through about the same weight, but better line.
Say Michael's front bull's probably counting right now.
Just gonna come up short.
A yard or two short.
Tommy, you're not wrong. I've played against Lyle a few times in Ontario, and he'd be very steady mid-game. He was very good first at the beginning of the game now too, so you know you get those ebbs and flows. Maybe?
Probably the shot bowl now. Mike's a little tight here. We'll see if he gets a connection. Good result there.
Little favor, yeah.
Certainly a shot. So one for Mike now. Coming up tight and light, I think, here.
Yeah, might crash on that front one, yeah.
Don't think he had the gas anyway. Mike will need to be a hair higher than his last one.
Like
He's
just
taking the
looking
line needed there.
just to draw.
This one looks like a strong bowl here.
Just got to keep rolling.
Maybe just
Maybe,
shy.
maybe not. No, it's worth a look. He's looking at it.
Confirm it's
Just
just
the
the
one?
one. 13-11.
Good game here.
Yeah, we've got the marker out of our way now. I can confirm that's 16-6 for Bob in the one game. Dave Anderson with a pump fake on his green. I'm not sure what he saw there. You don't see that very often. He was in mid-delivery and
Yeah.
like a balk for a baseball pitcher. Was able to keep the ball in his hand. Went for a bit of a walk, and now he's trying to.
Gotta do the lap, right?
Yeah. Don't know if maybe someone was moving behind the head that distracted him. Looks like he's playing weight. He is down. Everett's got a couple on the kitten right here.
Yeah, maybe he just had a second thought. He's like, wait, do I play big or do I play just over?
And he's playing more softer weight on his shot
Looks
now.
under.
Yeah, big end here for Everett. He's got a chance to draw in for 3 now.
Lyle with a pretty good bull here. Drawing in for shot.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, Mike. I think Mike's shot behind.
Yeah, it might be.
I think we could do an arm wrestle if you think it's Lyle up front. Mike's coming up light on this one.
Ben Rockman mounting a bit of a comeback. He might have 1 or 2 here.
Very loose end from Bob. Yeah, he's not going to be
Yeah.
happy with that. Lyle's tight and light on that one. Big opportunity here for Mike. Just tap on his second bowl or slide by. A little touch on the jack. Give him a big end here. It's quite wide. We'll see if it
Yeah.
comes down. Very
Good
well
weight.
weighted. Just never came down. Asking for who shot here. We'll find out. All 3 bowls sort of in the range. Confirming that Lyle is shot. So he would have won the arm wrestling contest. Must have been doing it right-handed because I knew I'd beat the Canadian Spider-Man if we were doing it left-handed.
Get that blue front. Get that blue front. Great shot, bud.
What a bowl.
Great ball there, Lyle. No doubt.
A little bit of pressure on Mike. It's got a nice line here. A little heavy, I think, might not quite come down.
Oh,
Just misses it.
Just misses.
Great try. Might have stopped in time for second.
He did get a rub of it,
Did
too.
skinny the cat on the way by.
All right, Anton. We got a lot of Mike support in
Mike needs your support. He's down a couple. We need him to pick it up here for South Africa and Saskatchewan. Daryl's dancing right now. I hope he won't be dancing at the end of this.
little Rolling Stones on the speakers.
Lyle's got a chance for 3 here.
Yeah, he
Does
just
need to
needs-
be careful. He doesn't want to tap Michael's short pull.
That's right.
He did.
Don't think he gave it enough.
So it'll be 1 for
One for Lyle.
extend his lead a little bit more. 14-11 in this race to 21. We're just an hour in, so certainly not going to run out of time.
Nope. These guys are keeping the pace.
Everett got 2 last end to cut the lead to 12-5 in that game. Roy Riggy's cut the lead to 13-8 now, and he's got 2 more in the cat in this end. So he's certainly, just like his morning match, he started slow and has really turned on the gas. And then Ben Rockman has scored a couple more points. That's 16-8. So all the games starting to get a little bit closer.
Well, Anton, Mike Sr. is in the chat, so good to see you. Good to see the support for South Africa.
Almost played in South Africa. There was the year we had the Atlantic and the Asia Pacifics. So we sent one team one place the other. I went to Asia Pacifics though. Atlantics
yeah.
were in South Africa that year. My mom actually played in them that year, 2009.
Grandma
I
Harriet, yeah.
And then I went to, yeah, exactly, Grandma Harriet now. I went to Kuala Lumpur that year.
Oh, right, yeah, nice.
Want Mike to show his BMT. Must be South African.
Good ball there from Mike.
It's a great start.
Couple inches behind the jack. I think Everett's in a bit of a pickle over there against Dave.
Really scouting what he needs to do there. Looks like he's down 2.
Tommy urging Mike to take the mat up and play Lyle's game.
Ben Rockman really picking it up too.
Yeah.
9-3 right now.
Some of these guys just needed, 10 trial ends, and now they're now they're
Got the
locking it
green
in.
down now, exactly. Lyle's a little tight there, but he did nick his in, so he's certainly got second shot right now. Big Mike's
Mike
coming
looks
in.
pretty good.
I think he might be
Is
a
he gonna
little
sneak
bit
by?
light.
He does.
Probably
shot
just
there.
enough to get in there. Lyle's going to be in the mix on this next ball here, though.
Yeah. Pun intended. Might not be far off.
Looks pretty close to me. Might just slide under, though. And it did.
Oh, there it is. Tight, but flick it off. Where is it?
Set it down.
I like it. BMT.
BMT, Big Mike temperament. I like it.
There it is.
Get confirmation whether or not. I think it was 2, but get confirmation. No, it was, 2. 14-13 now.
That's a fine hydra, yeah. Like.
Good. Mike's first bowl, great line, comes in 2.5 feet behind. Lyle drops one just short of the cab. Nice bowl there. Couple inches shy. Mike's maybe 2 feet past. A little bit tight there on Mike's second. Fairly well weighted though. Lyle's just going to try and replicate his first bowl, which was a beauty. The line's certainly good. Weight seems to be a little bit more weight, but he could slide behind for a real nice bowl. And he did. Well done.
Nice bowl there from Lyle. Like, just gonna send this narrow.
Could be a big opportunity for Lyle here.
Yeah.
Plop in a third or go to the back to protect against the weapon of mass destruction. Looks like it's coming up a little shy.
All right.
Be interesting to see if Mike plays weight here or not.
A little more. Seem to give it a
Not
little
big
push.
weight, but yeah, it looks like it'll be about ditch weight. Is he going to hold
Ditch
up
the
or is he going to
jack?
just slide under?
Just under.
Oh. Chance for Lyle to score a big 3-point here. It's got about 2 feet to draw into. Also has a couple bowls to run into, so big chance here. He's tight though. I don't think
Yeah.
that's going to score. So it'll be 2 points here for Mr. Mix. 16-13 as we inch closer to the finish line. Everett trails 13-5. Dave Anderson in the lead in that game. 16-9 now for Bob over Mr. Rockman.
Yeah, Rockman picking up a few points. Over the last couple.
Claire Day has broken the streak by Roy Riggy finally. Scored a point and she's up 14-10. I think Roy had about 6 or 7 points in succession there previous.
It's a few matches that looked like they were going to get out of hand, and they've tightened up.
Yeah, Ben's on the jack again this end too. Line 2. Pressure's on Mr. Seltzer.
Lyle's stretching it out a little bit. Mad up, but jack back. Looks like Claire's currently holding 3 on her rink. Roy's trying to lob one in amongst that 3. Lyle's just 3 to 4 feet short. Said Lyle. And Mike throwing a nice one in here.
Foot or two short.
Foot or 2 short, yeah.
Fell the right way. I think Claire's got a draw for 4 here in her game, so she could break that one open again.
Yeah.
Oh, Roy does have last bowl, so he will be able to save, but Claire's line 3 right now. Each have 1 bowl left. Did you get it?
I did. I don't know where it went. They fly.
Daryl and I may start our own exterminator business at the end of the tournament here. Wasps all over the place today. Mike's got 2 nice bulls in there now. We'll see if Lyle can cut into this.
It's not far off.
Finishing nicely. That's a great bull.
That could be shot.
That could be Chabot right there. Mike's coming in a little tight here. Looks like he gets a redirection.
Yeah, Lyle's shot.
Marker confirmed Lyle's last bull shot there. He'll want to get a second one in there. Mike does appear to have 3 seconds right now. A little tighter. Might be able to get 3rd shot out of it.
Yeah.
Probably
like it.
3rd shot. That's an important bull. Takes away the hit and stick for 4. Mike's quite tight on this, I think, unless he's throwing just a ton of weight. Maybe one more for Lyle.
Yeah.
17 to 13.
Mike's got a little digging to do to start stringing some ends together. The Wasps just keep replicating themselves here. And they keep coming back. Maybe
Speaking of the double, another one
comes in.
tossing in. Similar strategy here for Lyle. Mat up. Doesn't quite get it as far back though. So a little bit of a different length than what we've been seeing. It's going to be a shorter jack based on how high up the mat is. Claire Day did score the dice there. She scored 4, so really pulled away from Roy there. 18-10.
Striking distance.
The end is near now. Everett and Dave, 13-6 Dave right now. And looks like Bob got in on his last bowl, so he scored. I believe that's an 18-9 game now.
Yeah, so it looks like. So Bob's in striking distance as well to finish the game.
It's time for BMT right now. Drops his first one on the cat. There's some BMT right there.
We'll see if we get any more WMDs.
Oh, but what a bowl.
Oh, nice ball there from
Lyle
Lyle.
knocks it right on there. Absolute beauty.
Hoping for just a little shake at the jack, shake at the bowl. Not bad there.
It's a good spot. Well, probably want to find the back now.
Yeah,
Find already being on
Awesome.
the kitten. Yeah, this one's not light. This is a good bowl.
yeah, good ball there. Mike, we don't know the full history. I can't remember when the original Calgary Club opened, but they moved here a number of years ago and got brand new greens laid, brand new clubhouse attached to kind of a senior center and a basketball court. It's a really nice area.
I believe it's about 10 years now they've been at
yeah.
the new location.
Greens are fantastic. And at least what I've been told, the old Calgary Club is now a dog park. So they definitely made the right choice in moving here because the club is thriving, the players are thriving, and the greens are fantastic.
Beautiful location too.
Yeah.
School just to the left. Like you said, a playground, basketball courts to the right.
I thought one of their shirts actually had like an established. Does it say on my back?
Yep. Daryl's actually wearing the Calgary Lawn Bowling Club shirt today, and he turned his back and said he thought that it had the date on there, and indeed it does. 1923 was their original open date, so just over 100 years old. Lyle tosses another one into the back here. Mike's just going to want to play a yard over, just try and move the jack a hair. Doesn't want to move it too far, could make it actually worse for himself. Don't know if that's going to come down enough. Not quite. One more for Lyle. Pushes him within 3 of the finish line.
Matthew, I'm not sure. We haven't seen anything pop up. This is the first message we've seen from you. But glad you're in the chat. If you have any questions or anything you want to chat about, post it, and we're happy to chat with you guys. All right, some of these games getting down to the nitty gritty. The 18 plus.
Everett, same strategy again. Elevated Matt. Jack not quite to the tee. It's been working well for him. Not Everett, sorry, Lyle. The last couple of ends.
Mm-hmm.
Everett and Lyle play so much together, they're one and the same sometimes.
Well, they're playing pairs next.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's a
Unbelievable
beauty
start.
opener there, yeah.
Just a few inches behind. Mike's going right at the WMD. Misses by a
Just
hair.
misses. Matthew, yeah, we do have one legitimate indoor out in the West Coast, in BC, in and around Vancouver, actually. Used to have one on Victoria Island, but that's no longer there. No real indoor anywhere else in Canada. We use some multi-surface locations, mainly like indoor soccer fields and other things which aren't ideal, but they're okay. And then we have a lot of short mat stuff that happens in and around some of the provinces, but Yeah, BC is the only actual indoor that we have.
Only true indoor green. Yeah. Otherwise, you're playing on artificial soccer surfaces or short mat.
Yeah.
We do have a few outdoor artificials out west as well that
Yes.
they can play very late into the year because it's such mild temperatures. So those are more like
Lyle,
8 to 10 months a year.
holding game.
Sure, we got weight coming here. Yeah.
Clean.
Good weight.
One out. Lyle's got two. Definitely put a third one in there. Force Mike to make the shot, otherwise the game's over.
Yeah. He just has to beat the front bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywhere in the back is good.
Yeah, I would basically draw the tee. You'd be in the count.
Yeah.
And try and stay away so your bowls can't be tripled off.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
all I needed to do.
He heard the commentary. He knew what he was doing.
Mike's playing softer this time. He's narrow, but he's going to cut it to 2.
Yeah. Still in the game. Yeah, Matthew. I mean, considering our climate in every province, indoor would and probably should be extremely popular. It was just never a thought for a lot of people to build an indoor, and the cost is prohibitive. Um, but I know clubs talk about it all the time. It would probably be a huge boon for any province that actually picked up an indoor, but money is always the obstacle, and city, provincial
Even
issues
federal.
with trying to get,
Yeah.
even federal, trying to
Just-
get the land, trying to get a sport complex, that kind of thing.
We have a 4-green complex in Regina. I know there's discussion about trying to get at least the roof on one of them in the past, but it certainly never materialized.
I know my club back home, because we need a new clubhouse, and we always talk to the city and the province about trying to get low funding or grants. The idea is always to, if we do eventually get that, to put it indoor, but it's always a challenge.
We'll see if Mike can do what I was talking about earlier. Down 20 to 13, see if he can run off 8
That's
straight.
it.
It can be done.
He needs to get on a heater.
Quick updates in the other games. It's 13 to 8 now. David Anderson over Everett. 18-12 Claire over Roy, and 20 to 9 for Bob.
That's a bomb there from Lyle.
Well, certainly playing well in this match. Nice shot there from Mike.
Yeah. He's giving himself a chance.
Could be 2.
Roy Riggy closing the distance a bit, 18-13 with Claire Day.
Great shot there by Lyle again.
Lyle's been playing well this game.
Like a little skinny here, I think.
All right. Mike needs a big bowl here.
His line's good. Just a question if he's got the weight to let it drop.
Looks like he does. What a bowl.
Huge bull.
What a bowl.
Keeps himself alive.
looking at. As long as this is up in green, we're good.
Now we'll see. Yeah, Mike's got his mat back on the tee almost. Stretching it out. So we got a longer jack here.
BMT Mike. Yeah, just a reminder, if you're out there watching, you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to our channel. We appreciate all the support. It helps us in so many ways. Just a simple like, comment, view. Everything means a great deal to us.
Both bowls not the greatest. Oh, Lyle's kept going here. So came in with about a foot or two of the jack. Looked like it was going to come up a little shorter than that. I think Mike's a little bit skinny, a little light here as well.
Give you a quick update. Looks like Bob Seltzer has taken down Ben Rockman, so Bob will be moving on in the bracket. It was 21-9, I believe, if the scoreboard is correct.
Roy Riggy's down 18-13, but has 2 on the jack right now. And Everett keeps creeping up on Dave Anderson. That's gotten to 13-9 now. So that game could be in danger of timing out. But the other ones are certainly going to get finished.
Mike with a decent bowl here. He's going to catch an edge.
Needed
Just
an
needed
edge.
an edge. Claire throwing some heat. Well, just coming up short. Mike
Big
needs
bowl
a good
here
bowl
again for Mike.
Yeah.
Game on the line once again. See if you can have some BMT magic. Don't think it's going to come down that far.
It's not going to come down. This wasn't far off, but
And that's the game.
that's the game, folks.
Congratulations to Lyle. Booked his way into the semifinal as well. So you've got 2 of the 4 in the semifinal.
Lyle Mix, Bob Seltzer. And we still have a battle going on with Claire Day and Roy Riggy and Everett Zwires and David Anderson. Good game here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate all the support, all the views. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. We put out tons of content, coaching videos, bowling videos, everything that you want to see. And stay tuned for round 3.
Likely to tee off shortly after 3.
Yep. So not too far off. Thanks everybody, and we'll see you shortly.
Well, both.